Imagine finding love at 70. This is the story of Martha, who thought her life was over until a twist of fate gave her a second chance. Martha Johnson, at 70, had accepted that her life would be quiet and predictable. Her children were grown, her husband long passed, and her days were filled with knitting and volunteering at the local libraries. She lived in a cozy little house in Maine, where the ocean breeze carried the scent of salt water and the distant sound of seagulls. Her life was simple, but she found comfort in the routine. One sunny afternoon, Martha's best friend, Clara, insisted on taking her to a fancy tea party at the Grand New England Hotel. Martha reluctantly agreed, putting on her best dress and a string of pearls that had belonged to her mother. The hotel was bustling with elegance, and Martha felt a bit out of place among the younger women in their designer gowns. As they sipped tea from delicate china cups, Clara nudged Martha and whispered, "Look over there. Isn't he the Harold Thompson?" Martha glanced across the room and saw an elderly man with a warm smile and twinkling eyes. Harold was a widower she had known from her knitting group, but they had never really talked much. Clara, ever the matchmaker, stood up and motioned for Harold to join them. "Martha, Harold has something he wants to tell you," Clara said with a mischievous grin. Harold, looking a bit nervous, approached their table. "Martha," he began, his voice trembling slightly, "I've been meaning to ask you something for a long time. Would you do me the honor of spending the rest of your life with me?" Martha was taken aback. She had always seen Harold as a friend. But an engagement? Before she could reply, Clara chimed in, "Say yes, Martha, it is a wonderful surprise." The room fell silent, and all eyes were on Martha. She looked into Harold's hopeful eyes and saw a future filled with warmth and companionship. Taking a deep breath, she nodded, "Yes, Harold, I'd be honored." The room erupted in applause, and Martha felt a rush of excitement and uncertainty. As they left the hotel, Martha couldn't help but feel a mix of joy and anxiety. She had never imagined finding love at this stage of her life. But here she was, engaged to a man she barely knew. Back home, Martha shared the news with her children over the phone. Her daughter, Emily, was overjoyed, while her son, Tom, was more cautious. "Mom, are you sure about this?" Tom asked. "You barely know the man." Martha assured him that she felt a deep connection with Harold, one that went beyond friendship. A few weeks later, as Martha and Harold walked along the beach, hand in hand, Martha couldn't help but feel a sense of peace. The sun was setting, casting a golden glow over the water, and the waves gently lapped against the shore. Harold turned to her, his eyes filled with love. "Martha, I want you to know that I've always admired your strength and kindness. I want to spend the rest of my life making you happy." Martha smiled, her heart swelling with affection. "And I want to make you happy too, Harold. Together, we can create a beautiful life." As they continued their walk, Martha realized that sometimes, the most unexpected twists in life can lead to the greatest joys. Her accidental engagement had opened her heart to a love she never thought possible. And as the sun dipped below the horizon, she knew that this was just the beginning of a new chapter in her life.